Hey, what's up, Bobby? Um, how's it going? Yeah, I'm just trying out this PCRAnywhere. I tried the beta version; it wasn't working too well, so I'm trying this version here. And this is with the ICOM PCR100. So it is the old school. It's not really an SDR, but it is kind of the predecessor to that. Hello, Matt Radio DXer. Can you hear me loud and clear? Because my audio and the audio on this thing was conflicting, and I was having trouble with that. But if you can hear me, then give me a thumbs up. Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, so this is the ICOM PCR100. This is it's not an SDR. It's kind of like because it doesn't, this spectrogram, the scope, the band scope. It doesn't really tell, it's not like you can tune the band scope. Let me see, I'll show you. Because people ask me if this is an SDR, and I said, no, it's not a. If I turn on the band scope, you see? Yeah. Plus, it doesn't work well with this. Because the PCR100, the original software that comes with it, is very old. It was made for like I believe Windows 2000, and so this runs on Java. And let me show you the website actually. Let me minimize. Let me turn this off for a second. Hopefully, it doesn't crash because this thing is very quirky. I mean, it's a nice looking interface for Java because the original software for the ICOM PCR, especially the PCR100, is like the first one. It looks dated. You can tell. It looks like it was written for Windows 3.1. It's very limited controls. And of course, the PCR100 doesn't have single sideband. So CW won't work in this one. See, it's kind of like white out. It won't work. Only AM, FM. And that's it. No sideband, no CW. So let me actually, let me just drag it over. Let me just drag over the browser. Okay, I'm going to drag this over to this side. So this is the website for that software. It was down for a long time. All the links were broken. I downloaded the software a long time ago when I made the first video. When I first bought this, I downloaded the software and I saved it ever since. So now this popped up. This is new now. So I guess they're going to do an update on the software. So this is the way it looks like. What you see here, right? What you see here, this is what this is, PCRAnywhere. This is version 2.21, I believe. So, yeah, so this is the one I'm using. Version, let me scroll up because my head is in the way. Actually, wow. Yeah, okay, I can see it now. So there's a delay here. So this is version 2.21. The beta one I tried, it looks a little better, but it didn't work well. They didn't want to even play the audio. And this has an old serial port. So you need a serial to USB to use it on a modern. When I say modern, this is before USB. So you need this for this one. But the newer ones, I think the PCR, what is it? Is it the 1500 or the later models? Is USB. No serial. But this one is serial. RS232. So if you remember what that was. serial connector. Let me see if I have a cable here I can show you. I'm gonna. This is the one from my router. I mean, excuse me, for my. So this is a serial connector. Because this one is different. This is for different. This is for console. This is for server. But it's serial to USB. That's what you need for that. Oh, hello, Eduardo Power. Saludo, Daniel de Tampa. Okay, how you go? Hello, Andy Crowley. What's up, brother? So the PCR100, you need this serial to USB. And that's a pain right there in itself. So you got to make sure that you know the COM port to set that up. So anyway, so this is a software. And of course, they have Linux version, which I never tried. They have Mac version. And they had a Raspberry Pi version. Of course, my head is in the way. You can't see it. A little box. And then there's a manual. But all these links are dead. If I click on any of these links, you're going to get an error. But I already had downloaded this a few years back, like 3 years ago. So I have all these files now. Because this was down for a long time. And people were asking me about it. Is there any more support on this? I said, no. I mean, whatever you... So I put a Google, like a shared file. And people will go there and download it. So now I saw this. PCRAnywhere is obsolete now. It has been replaced by Nilibox. I never heard of this company. And when I click on their website, now you have this interface. Looks nice, right? Nilibox. So it is the new evolution of PCRAnywhere, well-known software for control radio. I mean, ICOM radio scanners. It has been enhanced with new. But again, when you click on the links, none of them work. You know, if I go to downloads, nothing is there. I don't see anything. So I'm gonna contact them and tell them that I cannot, see their download. I'm gonna try to contact them. Try to get their webmaster email or something and try to contact them. Because there's no, even a contact, you see? Nothing. I don't see anything. I don't know if it's my browser or what. But I don't get anything here. So this is supposed to be the new software for this radio. Okay, the ICOM. So ICOM PCR100. All the way up to the new ICOM type computer radios. Right, I'll show you right here. Let me just take the camera out for me. I can show you. And that's how it looks like. I'm just waiting for the delay to come on so I can show you. So that is the radio right there. And this is the back of the radio. As you can see, this is the serial connection. The speaker connection has to go to a microphone. You got a DC power. It's 12 volt. You got a ground and then the antenna. Okay, I'm trying to focus in there. There you go. So that is hooked up to the MLA 30. Hey, hello Jerry DX. How's it going? So let's see. Okay, let me fix this up. Sorry, let me fix this up right here. All right. Yeah, so that is the PCR100. I made a video on this a while ago. It's going to be about 4 years old now. I think it's a 4-year-old video when I bought that on eBay. But again, the software for that was not available for a long time. And hey, Jerry DX. So yeah, so all these links are dead now. But I have the software if anybody ever needs it. Maybe eventually I could just set up a public FTP site and just put them there. I mean, I have them on Google, so Google Share, But I can make a public FTP. I have a server. I can do that. And if people still want to download these older ones. But now I'm excited about this. Because now this looks like a nice update. I mean, looking at these screenshots here, but they don't, I can't click on it. I'll show a bigger screenshot. So Nillybox is I guess the new software for that. And they even, if you can see it, they even have one for the RTL. See, they got the icon, right? Okay, let me see if I can zoom in. Can I zoom into this picture? Oh yeah, I can zoom in a little bit. A little bit. So as you can see, they got one for the ICOM. You control the ICOM. And then this one is for the RTL. SDR. So this is pretty interesting that this company's coming out with it. Of course, they got a download link. I'm hoping they're not going to charge you anything for this. But if it works well, you know, depending on how much, I'm not going to pay an arm and a leg for it. But it would be nice to have a new software for this device. Because a lot of people bought this software a long time ago, and it's kind of like obsolete, the software now. And, you know, like I remember I wanted to buy I don't know if you guys ever heard of Win Radio. He's like the old SDR. And you see them on eBay, and some of them are pretty good price. But I'm reluctant to buy the Win Radio because you know, there's no more support on the software. Those are like the predecessor to you know, anything the newer SDRs now. And they're just as sensitive. I mean, you know, this is an ICOM. So I'm thinking this is just as sensitive as that, but I don't know. You know, I never really messed around with it on Shortwave. So yeah, so anyway, that's pretty cool that Mad Radio DX. Yes, it was around the same time as the Perseus SDR, but yeah, because the Perseus has been around for a while now. It's been around. So I remember Win Radio. I know there's a couple of YouTubers that still, they have different versions of it. I think the most expensive one is the Excalibur, Win Radio Excalibur. I have one one guy I subscribe to, and that's what he uses, Excalibur, Win Radio Excalibur, and he gets a lot of good catches with that. I mean, it looks like a pretty sensitive radio. But they have older models that have the serial, you know, including the ELADs, the older ELADs, right? They had the serial connection, if I remember. Because I was gonna get an older ELAD. I saw it on eBay. It was the older one. I think it was the not the dual. It was an older one. It was just a receiver. And I think that one, I was gonna buy that one because I saw it on eBay. Somebody was selling it, and I had it on the watch list. And then when I went back to check up on it, it was gone. Somebody bought it. And it was the older model that had the serial connection. So, you know. But I heard those radios are pretty good. They're still pretty sensitive. You know, I would love to have a Perseus. You know. Mad Radio DX. The thing is, does Windows Radio work with Windows 10 or above due to the more modern? Yeah, that's the thing. Exactly. That's the thing I was reluctant about. To pull the trigger on that. Because the Win Radio that they were selling on eBay was the older one. It was not the Excalibur. It was the older one. And, I mean, it was, you know, I was thinking about it. But then I said, I already have this one. And this one has been the end of life already, the ICOM. But, you know, if they update the software and I can try out this Nilly box, maybe there's hope, you know? Because you can still use I'm running Windows 10. I can still use that one with Windows 10. This is Windows 10. You know, I think it's a serial. The serial. You need to you're gonna have to get a serial to USB cable, and then the problem with the cable is you got to make sure you get the right cable because some of them, like that cable I bought, serial to USB, that one works fine, but I had another serial to USB cable, and Windows didn't want to see that one. They didn't want to recognize that cable for some reason. You know, so. But if it sees the cable, it should see the device. You know, that's my thing. And so this software is promising. I'm hoping that I'm gonna do some searches on this. Maybe this somebody already has downloaded and tried it, because it looks like they're using it for the ICOM, for the RTL SDR dongle. You can see here. Look at the screen. Let me try to zoom in, because this is the only screenshots I see. Okay, it's not much of a zoom. Yeah, not much of a zoom. But I'm gonna look that up because it's very promising. So let me power this up. And this is the problem with this radio. It's very you see? Yeah, see, now it's not playing nice right now. This is a problem I have with this radio. Yeah, see? There you go. Okay. All right, there you go. Okay. Yeah, it's just I muted it. But this thing crashed on me a few times. But this is the stable version, 2.21. And on shortwave is okay. I think it's just maybe the receiver. Because last time I ran this, I ran it with the MFJ and it was working fine. But I think with the MLA, a medium wave it works okay. It works good. Let me tune a medium wave. Let me lower the volume a little bit. See, the bottom is a bandwidth too. Okay. Yeah, and the other thing is susceptible to interference. So yeah, I mean, so the software is okay. This runs on Java too. That's the other thing. You gotta have Java installed on this thing. But the original software for this radio is horrible. I don't have it installed, but maybe I should install it. It's just horrible. It's a horrible piece of software that ICOM made. So this is a step up. That's better. And then of course in this radio, this is the entry level one. This is the PCR100. So this one doesn't have no single sideband. Of course no CW. Got limited. It's limited stuff like the bandwidth is only 2.8. So like I said, I picked this up for nothing. I forgot how much I picked it up for. I think it was like $50 or something like that. But yeah, so this is I'm hoping that they update that software, and I could use something like this maybe. But it's a shame. I mean, it's still a good radio, And like I said, these are like the predecessor of the new all the SDRs I have now. Because I see a few of them on eBay, the Win Radio. I saw somebody was selling an ELAD on eBay. But he was still asking for too much. I wasn't going to pay him that. And there was another ELAD they were selling recently. And so, I'm hoping that these radios still have a how you say, second life. Because you can pick up a radio like this, you know, for nothing, you know. This is fun. These are fun little radios. So, yeah. Yeah, I think it was that one. I think it was the S1. Maverick DX. Yeah, the ELAT FDM S1. It was just a receiver. Isn't? I think it comes in white. Let me look it up. I'll look it up. Let me look it up right now. Where can I go to look it up? Let me see if I put ELAT FDM. Let me just. It's not gonna be the duo. I think it's. Let me see. I think it is one. Let me see that. Let me just go to the store. Let me see SDR radio. I think they were still selling it. Let me see. Now look at the price here, $740. I think it is this one. I think it's the one. Yeah, I think yeah. Yeah, it's this one. You see, it has the Let me see if I can put a screen big. Yeah, there you go. I'm trying to put it where my head doesn't block the. My big head doesn't block the. Yeah. So that is the serial. So you would need a serial to USB for. Yeah, that's all exactly. But this is this radio, believe it or not, is probably still a step up to RSPdx, because this one you can use the software, right? The ELAT software. I think the ELAT software is for this too. So I had to look at the specs on this one, but I saw one of these on eBay. I think he was selling it for like 100 and no, he was selling it for more. Because right now on that website, on the ELAT website, see right now he's selling for they're selling it now for $329. I'm not gonna pay $329 for this. But I saw one on eBay for like, I believe it was like, I think he still wanted like, I think he was still selling it for almost $300. Again, I'm not paying $300 for this ELAT. Now, if he would have been down to like $100 and something, I think I would have pulled the trigger on this one and just bought it. But I'm not paying $329 for it. No, I'm not. No. So you know, something like this, yeah, you can still, you know, it'll still work. Exactly. Not ready DX. I have the ELAT. I have the FDM S2, and it is excellent. It is excellent. You will be better off going. And that was my thinking. If I'm gonna pay $329, no, I'm gonna go step up. I would have went a step up, and I saw this one for this one, the S2. So the S2 is the next one on the this one. Why did I just do that? Why did I just click on? Okay. Wow. All right. I'm going. Little gremlins are coming out of that. All right. So this is the S2. Now this one, I know they dropped the price on this one too. I saw it on HRO. They dropped the price on this one. I was close to getting this one, but then the RSPdx came out, and I bought that one. So this is the other one I was gonna buy, the next one, because the one that you have, Maverick DXer, is you have this one or this one? I forgot which one you have. You have this one or the duo? Oh, this one I'm talking about. This one. I see it. So this is the other one. You have this one? Or the S2? Oh, you have the duh. I see it right there. Also, you have the S2. Okay. Yeah, the S2. Yeah, Oxford has the duo. That's why I'm confused. So Oxford has the duo. And he has it in red. He has this one. Okay. So you have this one. So this is the one I was gonna get. On HRO. I was gonna get that one. That's the one you have. Yeah, the Duo looks nice. It is. It is. It's just out of my price range. The let me see which one is that. The Duo. Yeah, this one. Duo. The receiver. The receiver. This is the receiver only. Duo. The Duo R. And then Oxford has this one. I know he has this one. This is the one he has. And this is the one he has. But yeah, that's out of at that point. I'm just not gonna. I'm not paying that. Yeah, I'm not. That's not gonna happen. 1,200? Nah, not gonna happen. So yeah, so but this one, like I said, I saw this on eBay, but I was not gonna pay. Yeah, like Jerry said, maybe 75, 120. Okay. I am gonna text somebody because apparently she doesn't know that I'm in a live stream. So I am gonna tell her I am live streaming. I guess she's checking up on streaming. I'm sorry, people, but it's blowing up my phone now. Yeah, and yeah, the Duo looks nice, but it's out of my price. I'm not gonna. I just because right now I'm gonna look for a transceiver soon. In the next couple of months. So that's gonna be the ICOM 7300, and I was looking at an SDR, a new SDR, but I'm leaning toward Modified DX, the S2. It's still good. It's still a good one. If this will come down more, because I mean that's not much of a saving. I'm sorry, 790 to 740 when you're coming out with a new one. I mean knock a couple of $100 off of this one, because I mean knock a couple of $100 of this one, maybe you get my attention. Or I'm gonna look through I gotta look through some forums to see if anybody's selling this one, because the new one is out already, or it's gonna be out. This is the one I want, but I'm not paying no. I'm sorry, no. And I've seen the comparisons compared to the. Yeah, exactly. That's my thinking. It's too risky for is if they would knock off at least a couple of more $100, it will get my attention more. But again, this is like 10 years old now. Is it right? When the Perseus came out, it's pushing almost 8 years, right? About 8 years, almost 10 years. So yeah, I mean they're not budging on the price. No, I'm not gonna pay that much for it. No, it's not gonna happen. And I don't want it to happen like last time with SDRPlay. That's the other thing that happened with SDRPlay. When I bought the RSP1, like not even 2 months later, I think it was like 2 months after I bought the RSP1, they came out with the 1A. And I was so angry because I wanted, because the RSP1 doesn't have the bias T. It's the same thing, but it just didn't have the bias T. And I think they slightly improved it, but it didn't have the bias T. So that would have made a big difference. So I didn't want to go from an RSP1 to a 1A just because of the bias T. That was the only difference. So that really All right, man, ready, Dexter. Just a note about the ELAT FDMS2. For the FM band, a signal booster is needed, but for AHF and LF, the MLA30 works great. Compared to the RSP2, it could not get what the ELAT. Yeah, I know. I could imagine. Because that's probably, I think it's two things that's probably preventing me from getting transatlantic signals. One, I don't have a Wellbrook. Two, I think it's more the Wellbrook. For me, I think it's the Wellbrook. I think the Wellbrook would, because Oxford got transatlantic with the RSPdx. But again, he used the Wellbrook. I think if I had the Wellbrook, I would get at least one. I would get a transatlantic catch, I think. Because I know this guy too, 740. What's his channel? That's his name, right? 740. So he has a Wellbrook, and he has the RSPdx, and he got BBC 198 from Connecticut, which is not far from where I'm at. So I think I would have got the, because I get it with the sometimes with the MFJ, I can see the carrier on BBC, but I don't get, it's below the noise floor, so I don't get audio. So I know if I had the Wellbrook at least, you know. No, it's not gonna. I tried that. It's not gonna work. The signal gain on the MLA, nah. I don't think it's gonna work for me. I think the next step I'm gonna do is, like I said, I'm gonna take the MFJ 1886 loop from. Well, I have one out there. I'm gonna put it further out over here, where I have the MLA, and I'm gonna see if that could lower the floor more. And maybe with the MFJ I can get it. I think with the MFJ I have a shot at transatlantic. But I had to put it in a more, you know, because I think the spot that I have it now is just not cutting it. So I'm gonna try that, and then, you know. Okay, the thing is that I have the Wellbrook as well, and the amp on it is set really high, and I cannot tune it down. So in a way, it cheats. Oh, well. Yeah, I wish I had one. I wish I had one to just even borrow and try it, because I know that because even the MFJ with the MLA, the MFJ is much more quieter. It's just that I need to. You see how I tinkered with the MLA? I'm gonna have to experiment more with the MFJ, and just put it maybe over further out of the house, lower, not up in the roof. That's not cutting it. So I have a few more tricks before I finally say okay. And plus, I'm gonna build that the other loop, the CAS loop. So maybe that'll get me across the pond. And yeah, I think you show. I think I saw the video. Yeah, you did. Trust me, the Wellbrook and MLA are very comparable. I did the comparison; they're very close. Yeah, I know. Same thing with the MFJs; they're very close. But I feel from what I learned about the MFJ, the MLA, I think the MFJ shouldn't be up there at all. It should be, if I want, for medium, for a shortwave, it works fine up there. But I think when you want to get down to the noise floor and you want to get those long, medium wave, or the long wave broadcast band across the pond, my floor has to be low, and I have to have a signal. I think the MFJ has a shot. I'm not giving up on the MLA30. I still got a couple of things I want to do. I'm even thinking about something. I don't want to mention it because it's kind of like out there. But I have it in my head what I want to do next. Yeah, I think it's going to be like, people are going to say, what? You're going to do what with that? So I have a couple of tricks left to see if I can, you know. And like I said, that's a lot of things that people do. They open up the MLA and do the potentiometer thing. I haven't done that either. You know, maybe I haven't done that, but because I saw your video. I saw you made a video on there. I saw it was close. And there was another guy that made a video on that too. That was before I made that mod video. He modded. He was like the first one to say that he modded the MLA with BNC, but he didn't make a video on how to do it. So you can do what I did. Build a loop antenna for the MLA30 using coax cable the size of the Wellbrook. I mean, I could try that. I mean, there's a couple of things I wanted to try. There's a few things I want to try. Yeah, so if you're saying that it's pretty close, you know, because I'm just trying to find one. I saw they had a Wellbrook on eBay about 2 months ago. Somebody was selling it for like $150. $150, but that day I didn't have the funds to buy it. I would have bought it. $150? I would have pulled the trigger on that. I would say, you know what? I would have bought it. eBay. The guy was selling it. But then it didn't last long on eBay. Then the very next day it was gone. Because they don't stay out. Those type of antennas, they don't stay on eBay too long. Somebody buys them up. Somebody's going to buy it. So when I saw it for $150, I was like, man, I should buy it. I should buy it. So I put it on the watch. I put it on the watch list. And the next day it was gone. Gone. Somebody bought it. So, you know. Even Craigslist. Sometimes I check on Craigslist. And sometimes you never know. Sometimes you just buy it. Buy a used one for someone. And Man rated DX, you're right on the MLA30 is weak on longwave is because the amp is set low, maybe whereas the Wellbrook is set too high. This is why the Wellbrook is more noise than the than the MLA30 here at home. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna try the next step is gonna be the MFJ. I'm gonna try it low down here. I'm gonna set it up the way I set up the MLA when I did the when I got the WWVB 60 kilohertz. I'm gonna set it up the same area, the same spot, but with the MFJ, the same cable, everything, and to see if I can get that, if I can get the broadcast, at least the longwave broadcast. If I can get one station, I'll be like, wow, that's my next step, is to get the transatlantic thing. The other thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the CAS loop, but I'm waiting for the leaves to fall. They're falling down, but I'm waiting for all the leaves to fall, and then I'm gonna try that too. CAS loop. So it's gonna be about I think at the base it's gonna be about 50 feet long. It's like a triangle. So it's gonna be 50 feet long, 48 feet long, 12 feet tall. I'm gonna try that and see also that. Because when I did that loop a few years ago, I had it closer to this side. But I got a few catches. I was like, meanwhile, I got a few catches that I never got again. I never got those catches again. But the problem it was making too much noise too. And I think it was because it was closer to the metal poles over here. So now that I learned from the copper MLA, I learned my lesson on that, I'm going to put it on the other side of the yard. On the quieter side. And I'm hoping that will get those catches, because I'm learning. My area's changed. I know my spot now. That there's only, if I want to listen to medium wave and want to DX on medium wave, there's only one spot of the house that I can really dedicate that for that. That's gonna be the lowest possible noise I can. The lowest noise is in that spot, and that's it. The rest of the house, no. It's too noisy. The noise floor goes up. Yeah, so I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try different things because I'm thinking it's not the radio. I'm thinking it's just the antenna. I just got to get it to a spot where, because if you're telling me that the MLA and the Wellbrook are almost closed, they're closed. So it has to be. I'm gonna try a few more things. You know. Yeah. Yeah, so I know that he canceled the show today, and that's why I came on. Do it. Do try. You will be surprised. Yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try because but I want to try the MFJ first. I want to eliminate the possibility. I want to see if you know, because I'm checking off the list. Okay, this, you know, because it started with the MLA when I had it up on the roof. It was too noisy. So I said, let me put it down here. So I know that works fine. So now I have to try the MJ. I'm going to check, you know, like troubleshooting. I have to check off all the things that are going wrong. So, okay, so now I got to take the MLA out the roof and put it over here and see if that, you know, raises the bar. If I can be able to pick up the same thing, because it started with the U-loop. When I bought the U-loop, I put it on that side of the yard, all isolated. And on the first try, I got a WWVB on the first night. Bam. With the U-loop. I was surprised. I didn't think I was going to do it. And I got it. Nice, clean signal. So I said, oh, my God. So now I know that that's a spot. So I need to put the MFJ 1886 there. And see. And the thing is that the MFJ 1886 is not designed to go down there. I think it's 500 kilohertz up to 30 megahertz, excuse me. So it's not designed to go down there, but that one, I picked up some long wave signals on that one. That was the one that I picked up I think you remember my radio, the LoRan. Is that 100 kilohertz, LoRan? I picked up with both of them, but the stronger one was the MFJ. And I picked up the LoRan. And I never picked up that signal again. It was for that day and a couple of days, and it disappeared. The LoRan. And I was like, wow, you got picked up LoRan. Because I thought LoRan, but because I don't understand about LoRan. I thought LoRan was decommissioned. So people were asking me, because I was like, this cannot be LoRan. I thought it was. So I went to a couple of YouTube videos and I heard it. I said, okay, that's LoRan. So why am I getting LoRan? And then, but then I didn't hear it after. I never heard it again. I never got that signal again. That's it. It was just that one time for like a couple of days, couple of nights. So even the MLA 30 picked up LoRan because I was doing comparison. But on the MFJ, it was strong. It was strong. So I don't know if they were experimenting with it or something. It was just, you know, it was like a couple of nights and it was gone. Yeah, you remember. I remember you comment on it, and a couple of people said, and they were like, wow, you actually got LoRan. They confirmed it was LoRan. So I know the MFJ can pick up those signals. Even though it's not rated for it, it can't pick it up. So anyway, I don't see any hams on, but I got this the other day in the mail. It was with the letter. I got the envelope over there. Radiogram. So this is for my first contact. So I don't have a QSL, but I have a radiogram. This is my first contact. It was on September 9. And he was in Let me see. Let me see. Received by WB2JNQ on September 9th. So the email says, greetings by Amateur Radio X. Congrats on your new amateur radio license. X asks delivering ham for more info about this message 73. So, yeah, so they sent me this. I didn't, out of the blue. It was somebody from, Anthony Tissot. Anyway, Right Book, New York. So, and then the guy's call sign that I spoke to lives in Brooklyn. So I guess from Yonkers to Brooklyn, that was my first contact. I guess through the repeater. So Brooklyn is about 20 miles from where I'm at. 20 miles away, I think it was. 20 miles, 20 something miles. Brooklyn to Yonkers. So this is my first contact. It's not a QSL, but I have proof. Somebody heard me. And what happened was when I spoke to him, I was monitoring the repeater, and I heard somebody saying, to acknowledge. So I came on right away. I acknowledged. But I was in the basement with a handheld. So he couldn't hear me. It was kind of low. So I went outside, and I had enough time to get his call sign. I didn't get his call sign too well. He got my call sign, and then he got disconnected. So I was like, okay, well, he got disconnected. Because he said, I guess the repeater had said that he got disconnected. I was like, damn. Because I wanted to record that. And then I got this in the mail. And so this is my first contact on September 9th. So this is my first amateur radio contact. And it was on 2 meters. So there you go. So I'm definitely going to save this. And then I looked up the guy's call sign, and he lives in Brooklyn. And so I was reading up about this. I guess people monitor the radio traffic, and they'll send you one of these as an acknowledgement. It's pretty cool. I didn't expect this. And I saw the letter in the mail. I was like, who is this guy? I don't know who he's from. And when I opened it up, I saw this. So it's pretty cool. So, yeah. So, he's not a QSL, but hey, hello, Kamal Zorro. Welcome to the chat. Yeah, so, he's not a QSL, but I'll take it. It's proof that I had the contact. That was my first contact. I never heard of that on paper. I don't, because like I said, I'm a ham. Now I'm new to this other stuff. Because I know you could do QSL if you heard a ham talking. If they do QSL, you could say, listen, I heard you on this frequency and blah, 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 blah. So, but this is not a QSL. This is a radiogram. So I'm like, okay. And they put the message in there that I guess they wanted to relay. Because I told the guy right away, as soon as I said, by the way, you're my first ever contact on ham radio. This is I told him, you are my first contact. I just got my license yesterday. So he's like, oh, cool. So before we started talking, he got cut off. So it was a shame. Because I was trying to see if I could record it, but. It was it just happened, and that's because ideally I was hoping to record it. That's what I was doing the day before. I was recording it and trying to talk to people, and I couldn't get no one to talk to me. And then this one came out the blue because I was just monitoring the repeater, and finally somebody came on the repeater and I spoke to him, and that's the radiogram. That's it, the acknowledgement. So that's pretty cool. I was happy to get out, and I saw that. I was very happy to receive that. I was like, wow. Now I have a record. So now I need to update that on the what is it? Well, I probably won't update, maybe, because I haven't done any I haven't been talking. I just been listening. Because again, like I told you guys from the beginning, when I get I'm not gonna be talking. I'm not gonna be rag chewing and doing all that. It's just not. I sit there and I listen and I wanna. Sometimes I hear people and I wanna cut in, but I'm like, no, I don't really care. I know. So, oh boy, what's this no data stuff now? This is what's going on now. Oh my God, are you serious? Are we going through this again? Oh my God. Minimize something. I need to check about something here. I think I'm going to close this application for a second. Okay, let me just close this. No data. Here we go with the no data. Why is it doing no data? Open widget. Okay. So now reconnection successful. Okay, let's see. Okay, connection. Let's go. I'll give it a second. It's gonna hiccup. Okay. Jesus Christ. I don't know what's going on now. Okay, I'm gonna unplug this guy. I'm gonna plug this serial. I'm gonna plug this serial. Okay. Now it's excellent again. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Oh my God. Now I'm like, okay. Now I'm getting blurry vision. Yeah, I definitely need a new cable. I think it's this cable. All right, give it another minute or so. Oh my God, gremlins, gremlins. I'm getting excellent, right? But I'm gonna wait another minute before I do something else. So I'm getting blurry vision on this side. All right. Anyway, let me close a couple of tabs. I'm gonna close this tab, and I'm gonna close this tab. And unfortunately, I'm gonna close this tab because I closed the radio. I'm done with that radio anyway. And that's the other thing, that when I set up that radio with the streaming software, I guess it's too much. Because I was getting feedback. Because that radio, you have to hook it up to the microphone port. So I had to dedicate another port for that. As a matter of fact, let me disconnect that sound too. Because I had to use this one for the ICOM. Because if I put this directly in the laptop, it was interfering with my microphone. So you got to use one of these. So the ICOM. So, I mean, you know, you saw it work fine, but it was glitchy. So I think that, again, I'm going to upgrade my OBS. I think I need to upgrade it too. Anyway, I'm done with the ICOM anyway. But it was, yeah, I'm, this is the thing, this is why I'm learning this stuff. When you're doing certain things with certain software, and it messes with the memory and it messes with the, and OBS doesn't play nice with some of this thing, eventually, yeah, I had to look at this up. There got to be a fix. Maybe I need to update my OBS, but also, you see, now everything's fine. Now I'm seeing excellent connection. And I'm not, you know, it's not jerky anymore or anything like that. All right. Sorry about that. Yeah. All right. Yes, I know Jill's canceled his show today. I think he's only going to do Saturdays from now on, for the time being. So, I was going to do my stream earlier, but it's just I had other things to do today. And then when I went to the Facebook group, I saw that he posted that. So I said, you know what? I'm going to wait till I pick up my son after school, and then I'll do the live stream. So I guess for the time being, this is the time I'm going to be doing my live stream. And then when he comes back, if he comes back on Wednesdays, I'll pick another day, or I'll do it earlier during the day. But I prefer to do it later in the afternoon because I don't have to. Because if I do it earlier, I don't want to go to a point where I'm like, okay, I have to cut it short because I have to go pick up my son, you know? So, again, when I'm getting the stream current bit rate, it's like, oh, God, are you serious? Yeah, I don't know what's going on today. I think, anyway. Yeah, I think I need to do some changes here. I'm definitely going to have to get rid of this network cable. Because I just pulled it out. It wasn't even, I thought it snapped in, but I guess after a while it gets loose. Open widget. Okay, what about now? Open widget. We recommend you use a bit rate of 25. Yeah, I know, but why are you... Okay. All right. All these hiccups. You know. I think I might start. I think to avoid all that, I think I'm gonna just live stream, and have a screen behind me instead of doing this OBS stuff. Because I think OBS is really, I don't know. I'm getting a lot of issues with OBS lately. You see, when I did my live stream the first time, not my first live stream, the second one. That was like my second one. That was the one that I came back from. That was just using the YouTube Studio. I didn't have the software in between. The problem with OBS is you're using a secondary software, using YouTube, but with OBS, and if something hiccups in between, it just messes up the timing. And I don't know what's going on with OBS. I'm definitely going to have to update it and see what's going on with it. But now I'm getting the no data stuff again. It's frustrating. It is. This is, anyway. If it cuts off, it cuts off. That's what I'm going to say for now. You know, if I don't. And the thing is that when I was doing the retro gaming the other day, I didn't have these issues. It's just only when I think certain software, I don't know. I'm trying to find explanations to this, and right now it's not. Oh well. Yeah. So anyway, I was using the what was I saying? Anyway, this thing. Let me just disconnect this stuff. Yeah, so I made a couple of videos on the radios that I dusted off from the shelf. The Daymark radio, the DMR 3000. That is from okay, let's see, Lawn Hingert. Yo, I'm doing a 100 days in random streams on YouTube. It's day 15, and I remember to drink. Okay, that's all. Good, good for you. Okay. Yep. Yeah, drink your water. Here you go. I have my water. Yeah, I would like to do 100 days in a row, but I don't think I can. I don't think at this point. I don't know. Yeah, there you go. Drink your water. Yeah, gotta have water. Yeah, so yeah, that would be cool. 100 days in a row. Yeah, I don't think I can do that. Stream 100 days in a row. No, no, I don't think that would be interesting. I don't know. I don't know. A sleep stream. That's like the what it was. I saw it on Yahoo. I think it was yesterday. I saw it. I think it's in Japan. You could rent a room in Japan, like a hotel room, for like cheap. But the only catch is you gotta let them. You wind up on a stream, on a web stream, so they can see you do everything. Sleep, I guess. I don't know about the other stuff, but so no, that wouldn't be interesting here. I'm sorry. I don't think nobody wants to see 24/7. This guy was snoring away. No, no, I don't think. I don't think. No. Yeah. I'm telling you, I'm getting all these hiccups. I mean, it would be a good thing if I had a lot of people in here and they're like, okay, you're getting hiccups because you got a lot of people on here. All right, now I only have like 4 people watching from what I see. So I don't know why is this thing hiccuping. Yeah, I think after this one, I'm gonna either use another software, or I'm just gonna do straight studio. And I think I'm done with OBS for now until I can figure it out because, yeah, this is crazy. This is like ridiculous. You know, because yeah, not acceptable. Yeah, so right now, an hour and 4 minutes. I would like to go for another hour for providing no more hiccups. But of course, and they're coming. I don't know why. But I may just cut it. I may just come back later and try different. Because I know the one that Bobby uses is he seems to have no issues with that one. I think it's a, what is it called? I forgot which one is that called. I think it's a Streamcast or something. I forgot what it's called. That's the one he's using. I may look. I looked into that one before. Before I started doing this, I looked into that one, and it has some nice stuff on it. But I was hoping I use this one because this one doesn't cost anything. But right now, I'm not finding very reliable. It's not very reliable. This is not. You know. So I may try another software. Well, for now, I may just do the studio. Just do the studio and no screen. Because not cool. So I don't know. Well, I could do a boiler room stream. Just stream the boiler room. So you're doing 100 days of random streams on YouTube. Okay. So what you stream about? You mind asking? Am I answering? Oh, wait. You do sleep streams? I like TikTok. When I go on TikTok, that's what I see. I see all these different streams. And there's like a lot of people on that TikTok. Oh my God. I saw this ham radio guy on TikTok day before yesterday. He was just tuning the bands. And he said he has a general license. So I was chatting with him. I said, oh, by the way, I just got my license, blah, blah, blah. The guy had like 500 people watching him at one time. 500 people. Because it shows, you know, on TikTok, you can see how many people are watching live. So he had like about 500 people. It was just a ham radio guy talking, you know, on, I think he had the Zygu G90. The Chinese radio, the QRP radio with the SDR screen. 500 people watching him. And when I asked him about why you're not, he said, no, I used to have I asked him if he was on YouTube. He said, no. He said, I used to have a YouTube channel a long time ago, but he had too many issues with, I don't know. He said too many ham guys there used to give him a lot of, you know what. So he got tired of that. He came over to TikTok. I was like, yeah, I understand that, but still, you should not let them get to you, you know. I was telling him that, you know, you're going to have those type of people wherever you go. So, and I know on TikTok, he has I forgot how many thousand. He's not a big channel. But you know what's that to get 500 people watching your channel? Watching your stream? On TikTok? And there's people that got thousands of, I mean, there was this other person the other day. I guess because it was during the storm. She lives in Puerto Rico. So it was Fiona. So she was just TikTok, you know. She had like 2,000 people on her, 2,000 people watching her at the same time. 2,000. I'm like, wow. I said, I think I'm in the wrong medium. I think I need to stream on TikTok. But for you to stream on TikTok, you got to have 1,000 followers first. So I just got that. I just got my 1,000 followers on TikTok. So, you know, now I can stream on TikTok. Because you need 1,000 followers. And then you can stream on TikTok. And I think you have to convert your account to no. You just need 1,000 followers. That's it. I don't think you need to. So now you can do it. So, you know, I thought about it, but, you know, because they have a desktop software now that you can stream on your, but most people still do this way instead of this way. So I can't see myself streaming like this way. But maybe I may do that. Maybe I may stream on TikTok once a week, and then, you know, maybe I could build an audience there too. Because you know what, that you get 500 people. I think I got 500 people like nothing. And a lot of people, I saw a lot of people streaming. And there was people that had the telescope at night looking at the moon. And that guy had like 2,000 people watching him. 1,000 people, 2,000 people. For you to get 1,000 people on YouTube to watch you at the same time, you got to be a big channel. On YouTube, you have to be a huge channel to get 1,000 people watching at the same time. That's huge. And so on TikTok, when I see those people streaming and I look at how many people they have following, they have like 3 or 4,000 followers. They're not like huge TikTok accounts. And they got 600 people watching them at the same time. And the likes are crazy. It's like 20,000 likes on one stream. 10,000 likes. It's unheard of to get over 1,000 likes. Like nothing. You know? And over here, I got 4 people watching me. You know? I think I might start streaming on TikTok too. Because, you know, maybe tuning the bands or something. Because the guy was just tuning the bands. He had the camera pointed to the radios and he's just tuning away. And he's talking. And people are just, yeah, he's trying to read as much as he can. They're just flying by. You know? And I'm telling you, I think what's going on with YouTube, I think YouTube needs to, they're losing people. I'm going to say it. I'm going to get a little bit, they're losing people. They're losing people. Because everybody, all those people that were streaming on TikTok, I asked them, "Do you stream on YouTube?" They said, "Nope, I used to." That was the number one answer was, "I used to stream on YouTube. I had a YouTube channel. I got tired of this and that." Most of them were like that. They were like, "No, I'm not crazy. I don't like YouTube anymore," or something. They were, everything was, they had a YouTube account. They were no longer on YouTube. They got, I don't know, maybe they got fed up with some things, and now they're on TikTok with thousands of followers, and their streams is ridiculous. Like no lie, 1,000 people, 2,000 people watching at the same time in a live stream. Because it's like and they're gonna monetize soon. They're already monetizing on TikTok, but it's only for a few people. You have to be like you have to have like, I think, 10,000 followers or more to even qualify for the monetize. So I'm not there. I just went over 1,000 on TikTok. But I think if you hit, no, that's to get verified. Excuse me. To get a verified account, you need 10,000, and you cannot have no, like over here, like strikes. Over there, they have something else. You have to be in good standing. I think if you have 100,000 in TikTok, which is not impossible in TikTok, I think that the monetize is starting with that. Because there's ads on TikTok now. If you watch TikTok, sometimes when you scroll between videos, they'll have a little ad. They have ads. Like little, So it's just a matter of time. And Facebook is still talking about that monetized video on Facebook. And they haven't done that yet. So yeah, you might see me. I have a few videos on TikTok already, but I mean, you might see me stream on TikTok soon. I'm gonna try it. If I can get 1,000, I'll be happy if I get 200 people watching me on TikTok. If I can get 100 people watching me, it's a step up. Cause this is and I'm sorry, this is like like after a while, you'd be like, okay, why am I streaming? I'm only gonna have 5 people watching me out of what? I have 2,000. How many subscribers I have? Let me check. I think it's 2,230 or something like that. It's the algorithm. I know it's the algorithm. I know because I'm not monetized now. They don't put you up there. You see, when I was monetized, they'll probably put it more on the, okay, this guy's streaming live, there he is. I'm all the way at the bottom somewhere. So, yeah, this is, whatever. I could care less. Hey, you know what? I may just do a sleep stream and just let it. Maybe I'll get all these hours back. The what they call it, the watch hours, to get monetized again. I'll just let it stream. You know what? What you guys think? If I let the video just play, I let the stream play, and I'll just do everyday stuff. You can see me just buffing my radios, cleaning them, 24/7. Yeah, that's not much fun to look at. Yeah. And some people left to Odyssey. I don't know if you ever heard of Odyssey. It's another video service, but they pay you in crypto. So I ran into a couple of people on Odyssey, but Odyssey to me is like dead. It's like it's a bunch of YouTubers that are there. That some of them left here, or they lost their account here and they went up on Odyssey. And so I have an account on Odyssey, because Odyssey, the good thing about Odyssey is that they copy all your videos over. It takes a few days, but since I already have almost 500 videos, I have 470 something, 80 videos. So once they approve you, You don't do anything. You don't upload videos. They copy all your videos over to Odyssey. So now, if you go to Odyssey, you put Danny Shortwave, my channel's there. Every video that's here is there. And you can watch it there. And same thing with my retro. No, not my retro. My crypto channel's there too. Because that one got approved too recently. So all the videos that are here are there on Odyssey. But the problem with Odyssey is there's no viewers. There's no viewers. I see my videos, they only got like 5 views, 6 views, 2 views. I'm like, this is dead. You know? And they're making it hard. They made it harder for you to earn crypto. Because I was earning more crypto just by watching on Odyssey. But now, since the crypto price on a lot of coins went down, you know, I said forget about Odyssey. That account is there, and every time I update, every time I make a video here, it goes there. It's like a mirror to this channel. If something ever happens to this channel, the videos are there already. That's the only reason why I have it now. You know? So anyway, so far so good. Now I got an excellent connection now. Of course, I'm not running no SDR, no nothing. So I'm going to do something here. And because I wanted to hear something, and let me see. I'm gonna go to web SDR, and we got Kiwi SDR. We got this web SDR. I like this one. I like Kiwi too. Kiwi SDRs are pretty good. But this is the one I like. This is the first one. Audio. Let's start the audio. Let me lower the volume down. Let me go over here. Actually, let me mute it for a minute. Because the reason why I liked this one is because this guy, when I bought that mini whip, I wanted to do this. Because this guy, see, the one that he used, this system currently composed of a mini whip, home built SDR board. So he has pictures of it. Let me see what the pictures is at. So you see, he got the mini whip up on a roof. And this is in the Netherlands. So when I bought my mini whip, I wanted to do that. I wanted to put it up on the roof. And because his radio, it went down to like the, let me see. Excuse me. My nose is itching now. Suddenly my nose is itching. I want to go down to, I want to go down to the long, excuse me. Let's see. I wanted to go down to, see, that feedback is the microphone. And I hear that popping. This is the problem with this OBS nonsense. So that's the station I was trying to catch from over here. So I'm going to try a couple of things to see if I can get that. So that's the antenna they're using. A mini whip for this one. Bobby, do you see a desktop audio option for? Yeah, but the thing is are you talking about what? Because of the feedback that I'm getting, or this SDR? Because I remember you asked me about the mini whip, and I was thinking about it. Why when I first bought the SDR, I mean, when I first bought the mini whip, this was one of the websites I first used to go to. This is because I believe this was the first one that was out before Kiwi. Because this one's been around for a while. Oh, OBS, yeah, I need to look into that because no, what happened was it started with the ICOM. It's all forget it. That's all. Anyway, so this is the reason why I bought the mini whip originally. So this site, which in 2008 was the very first web SDR site ever. Yeah, because the only audio I'm getting now is I use my headphone. Oh, right now it's fine. Everything is fine now. Because before, when I had to use this one for the icon. You know, for the icon, I had to use this one. So that was the issue that I had before. But when if I'm not streaming, and I plug in the icon, it works fine. But what happened was I wanted to show the icon playing while I'm streaming, and that caused an issue with the OBS. So this right now, this is considered this is the only audio source I should have right now. USB headphone. I mean USB headset because it has the microphone and the speaker. The speaker is the headset, so they're both the same audio source. Okay, so the microphone is this on my OBS, and my audio is this. I don't have an external. Right now, I'm not playing outside. It's just right over in here. Because that's why, or if I could use this, I would. But the problem is that my son, he's upstairs. It will pick up everything around. I can't. So this is what I'm using. It works fine. It's working fine. It's just when I use the icon, it was giving me all types of issues. Because on my retro gaming, I don't have no issue. My retro gaming is fine because I use the see, when I do retro gaming, I use this box. My game capture, HDMI, everything. My audio goes in here, and on my OBS, I got a separate audio for that. It's this guy. It works fine. I don't have an issue with it. Is when I try to run certain SDR, I get issues. I don't know why it happens. Now, of course, like what you did on your channel, you was doing the web SDR, that was fine. On the SDRPlay, it was fine too. The only issue with the SDRPlay is when I try to play recordings, and that's what crashed the last time. That's what crashed that. But that software they're using, I looked into that a while back ago. What's the name of the software you're using to stream? Because I was looking into that software because I like some of the features that one has. Because that one you can stream on Twitch, on Facebook. Matt Ready DX, sir, which is your retro gaming channel. When you go on my YouTube account, it's under feature channels. All my channels are there. I have a retro gaming channel. I have a channel that talks about, right now I cover crypto mostly. It's on channels. Let me just go there and go to my YouTube. They're all right here on the channels. Hey, who's that guy streaming right there? So this is the retro gaming channel. Let me scroll up a little bit. My big head is in the way. This is the finance. This is crypto. I just made a video there about how to create a wallet. This is my retro gaming channel. I just did a stream the other day. This one I haven't started yet. That's gonna be the computer stuff. And this is the Railfan. I just uploaded a video here for, yeah, thank you. So this is a Railfan channel. This is the video I just uploaded. Of course, I'm gonna minimize that ad first. Make that ad for a second. So this is the one from my Railfan. So I took a walk to the railway station over here, and I just recorded some trains because I love trains too. So recording some trains over here. Let's see. Let me go back over here. So I'm over here talking about that's where I used to work at, and working on the trains. So of course, this is a. So I'm starting to do Railfan videos now, things like that. So that's another channel that I like too, because I love Railfanning. I love trains, so I gets me out the house. So this is what okay. So that's the channel I'm gonna be doing videos also. Okay. And then the retro gaming is this one. So I did a live stream there 5 days ago. Of course, I had no one there that day because it was just unannounced. So I'm playing these old games. I play a lot of sports games. So this is another. That's another channel. That's my retro gaming channel. And then let me go back over here. And of course, this is my crypto. Oh, D-Raf, thank you. Danny, you're a great SWLer. I always enjoyed your videos. You're dedicated, happy you are streaming. Thank you. Oh, well, and thank you for watching. Thank you. Thank you for the kind words. So this is my Danny Finance. I talk about, right now there's a lot of crypto stuff in here. I'll get into stocks also and things like that. So I just created a video on this one the other day. This is how to create a wallet. So these, yeah. So these, let me see. Let me go back over here. Show you. So I have a lot of tutorials here. You know, I have a lot of tutorials here. So right now I have mostly crypto. So if you're new to crypto and you want to learn basic stuff, that's what I'm trying to focus on this channel. Because I just got into crypto in 2021. And oh, by the way, man, ready to ask you asked me the other day if I mine crypto. No, I don't mine crypto. I only buy crypto. I don't mind crypto because I missed your question last time, and when I did the replay, I saw you asked me if I'm mining. No, I thought about mining crypto. The problem is it's not worth it mining anymore. It's really, you know, it's like you waste a lot of electricity, And you know, you need to buy those big. They're very loud. You think the servers are loud? Those mining rigs are loud. So I don't do mining. I don't do crypto mining. I only buy crypto and sell crypto. You know, just like any other asset. I buy crypto and that's it. I don't mine. Yeah, I don't do that. I don't mind. So I missed the question last time. You answered the question, but I answered the wrong. I answered it the wrong way. But when I saw the replay, I was reading the chat, and you asked me if I was mining crypto. So that's another avenue to go to. If you want to mine crypto, you can. I mean, there's a lot of, you can buy this. There's different boxes you can buy, so depending on the coin you want to mine. Of course, for me, it's not worth it because you just waste a lot of electricity, and the return on the investment. Some of those mining rigs are thousands of dollars. They cost thousands of dollars. So if you were to buy a mining rig, thinking you're gonna make that money back in a few months, no, you're not. You're gonna lose money. You're gonna lose money because the mining rig is way too expensive, and the electricity to keep that thing running, and those things are loud. They sound like a jet engine, 24/7. You know, yeah. I don't do crypto mining. I just buy crypto, and I just find different ways to put money on crypto to earn more tokens. Like let me see. I'll show you. I'll show you one that I did a while back. Because you can earn interest on crypto. Yeah. But you could earn interest on crypto. Like, for example, if you buy a particular coin, for example, I haven't, let me see what, let me just go through my videos. I'm trying to find one where it's actually about, just give me a minute. Let's see. What happened to that one? Oh, this one, for example, like Gemini. Okay, I'm gonna mute that. Go ahead, play. No worries, no worries. Also, the crypto that I'm used to be profitable, like Ethereum, just yeah, that's another thing. Ethereum, yeah, they changed. They just did the merge. So now, because what happened was a lot of people, the problem with Ethereum for a long time, the gas fees were too high. If you wanted to buy a particular token on Ethereum network, you was paying like, I think like, in some cases it was like almost 30-40%. It's like a tax, but it's a fee. It's a gas fee. They call it gas fee. Because in crypto, anytime you trade over the blockchain, they have gas fees. But like if you trade, if I move Bitcoin from one account to another, the gas fees on Bitcoin are microscopic. It's like not even pennies. But on Ethereum, if I wanted to move like $1,000 worth of a particular token, not even $1,000, if I wanted to buy a $250 worth of this token on Ethereum network, my gas fee was like $100. So I was spending $350 to get $250 worth of tokens. It was ridiculous, the gas fee. So Ethereum, they had to do something. They had to change that because they were losing people to other blockchains. Because in crypto, you have a lot of blockchains. You know, of course, the original one is Bitcoin. Bitcoin, Lightning. Then you had Ethereum network. Ethereum has the tokens. Then they have Binance Smart Chain. There's a lot of Binance. Binance gas fees are very cheap. And now you have other ones. Now you have Avalanche, very cheap gas fee. So that's why Ethereum had to do something because they were losing people. I don't even bother with Ethereum no more. Ethereum blockchain tokens, no, I don't. I have a few that I bought before the gas fees went through the roof. But I haven't bought any new tokens on the Ethereum network because the gas fees are too ridiculous. So I just left mine there, and some of them are staking, and staking means that they're earning interest, and I'm earning more tokens on them. So, supposedly that's going to lower the gas fee. I haven't checked recently because I just haven't paid attention to it. But yeah, I'm gonna have to look into that. See if but it's gonna take some time because this merge was supposed to happen months ago. So this is, let me show you. So this video is about earning interest. So say, because before, when you get into crypto, when you buy tokens, excuse me, you have to open up a central exchange account first. So in your case, I think you could use Coinbase or Gemini or Binance. Those are the big ones. The big. And you buy your basic tokens there. So this is Gemini. So in here, even if I don't go outside, if I don't use a wallet, they have good rates here to earn interest. Okay? So, I know the Gemini dollar, which is a stable coin, you can earn up to 8%. 8% just leaving it on Gemini dollar. 8%. That's a lot more than what you get in any bank right now. Pretty much. I know they're raising interest rates here in the United States now. But, it's not unheard of to make 20% on crypto. Just, 20% of your money on crypto just by staking stablecoin. 10% is very common. So even if you don't buy those, other tokens that you want, they're volatile, you can buy a stablecoin and just stake that and get guaranteed rate of 8%. That's a lot better than anything you can do outside of crypto. So that too. So I was talking about that here. That, not only Bitcoin, but other token, Gemini dollar. That's their token. 8%. So I was sitting there adding 8%. And I had it there for right now. It's gonna go on to a couple of years, just earning. So you don't have to take huge risk if you just buy stable coins and just earn interest. So that's this channel, Manny Finance. So I have that channel because sometimes I'll take a break from here and I don't upload video for a while. I'm probably in that channel uploading videos because that one I had to take more time to create the content. There's a lot of tutorials that I do on this one. This one eventually is going to be the tech stuff. So those are the channels. These are not gonna. Right now, I don't know what's gonna happen with these. But definitely, you can subscribe here, and here, and here. You might as well subscribe on this one because eventually I'm gonna do my first video within the next few days. Is on this channel. It's gonna be tech. So there's gonna be Linux, Windows, hardware stuff, of course, server stuff. I may incorporate retro computing on this one. Retro computing on this one. Because I don't know if I want to incorporate retro computing on this one or this one. I'll wait and see. So, yeah, I have other channels. Hey, who's that guy right there? So, yeah. Let me unmute this. So that audio is, and that's a mini whip. That audio sounds so good. It sounds clear. I cannot believe that's the mini whip. Using a mini whip for that. But of course, it says that such an antenna works well with good grounding. Ours is on top of a 20-meter high building. The upper part is all metal. So I guess because they have a metal roof and it's grounded to the metal or something. Because that audio, that's the reason why I bought that mini whip a few years back. Because of this. Because looking at these pictures, that was why I wanted to buy. That's why I wanted to buy the mini whip. But of course, it didn't work too well over here. And I may revisit that in the future. I have to find a spot for the mini whip. And see. I know Bobby was asking me about it. And I have it right there. The mini whip is right over there. But right now, my backyard is going to have that CAS and loop antenna. It's going to have the MFJ down there. It's going to have the MLA down there. Because I'm eliminating everything from the roof except all I'm going to have up there is VHF, UHF antennas. All my HF is coming down here to the yard. But I have to find spots for it. Because I don't want it to get in the way of my son when he's out there playing and other kids playing. And, you know. And my wife is not going to like it. She's not going to be too thrilled about it. But I just got to make sure it kind of blends in with the yard. You can never have enough space. And then when you have space, you want more space. Like I said, I'm waiting for them leaves to fall. When the leaves fall, I'm going to run up some wire up there. So yeah, man, ready to DX. I don't do mining. Mining is too. I thought about doing it when I first got into crypto, but then I watched other channels, and this is one guy that he mines a lot. He has all these different mining rigs. The name of his channel is called Voscoin. VOSK coin. And he reviews all those different mining rigs. But he's a big channel. He's a very popular channel. But from what I see, you know, a lot of those mining rigs are going to operate at a loss. Because, first of all, crypto is a very volatile asset. You know, most of my crypto investments are down 80% right now. They're down 80%, 70%, 80%. I have a few that are, I have a few that are profitable, but the majority of my smaller ones, they're down 80%. But I'm not going to sell them because then I'll lose out on future gains. So, of course, when we have a bull market, some of them are going to go back up. And they're probably going to go beyond where I can make some profit, and then I'll sell them. But right now, some of them, I don't want to sell them because I'm like I said, I'm down so much. If I sell it now, you lose that money. That's it. Because it's like any other investment, especially crypto, you got to have discipline. If you panic sell, you're never going to make money. And I panic sold a few times in my life. You know, I first started investing in the stock market back in 1995. And, you know, I started back in 1995. I learned investing on my own. I've read books, and 1995. And then when 1999 came around, right before the millennium, I had a nice little portfolio I was starting to make. But then I panic sold. Because of course, you know, that's something I tell people: don't watch the news. If you're an investor in stocks and crypto and all that, just avoid watching the news because a lot of it is hype. You know, also doom and gloom. When the market goes down, it's a natural reaction. Not everything's gonna go up. If money goes up, market goes up, it comes down. It goes up, it comes down. That's the nature of it. That's it. There's nothing. But when it goes down, people try to find reasons for it. Like, oh my God, the sky is falling. And that's when a lot of people panic sell. That's what happened to me back in 99. I panic sold. I sold everything. What happened the following year? Actually, not in 2000. Again, I know I panic sold most of it. I kept a little bit, and then in 2000, the dot-com bubble, I sold my rest of it. But what happened by 2006? Everything started going up again. 2005, everything started going up. And it tripled. But I didn't make money. You know why? Because I already sold everything. If I would have not sold, I would have got back my original investment. Plus, I would have got all those gains from 2000, from 1999 to 2004, 2005. I missed out on all those gains. All right, my Ready DX. So take care. I have to go. Thank you for the show. Bye, y'all. Okay, take care, my Ready DX, and thank you for stopping by. And have a good night. Yeah, so that's what happened. I panic sold. And then in 2007, I got back. I bought more. And again, 2008, the market crashed. And what I did again, I panic sold. That's the number one thing about investing is you can't panic sell. You gotta hang in there. If you panic sell, you're gonna lose out on all that, But that's what I tell people too. If you're gonna get into crypto or anything like that, just you set aside that money that you're not gonna need for the next whatever. Money that you can afford to lose. Don't put your you don't put your life savings in something like that. No, I wouldn't do that. No, I wouldn't do that. I would not do that. But definitely, so that's in my channel. I talk about all that in my channel, in my crypto channel. And of course, I'm getting a no data stream thing again, error. Okay. Yeah, I think it's YouTube hiccup or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to see what time is it. 5:40. Okay. So. Yeah. So anyway, so Jill's is gonna be only streaming on Saturdays now. So I'm going to try to stream at least Wednesdays for the time being. I may try to go twice a week, but I want to stream also on my other channels because I want to do more live on the other ones. So anyway, I think I'm gonna sign off now. It's gonna be almost 2 hours. It's an hour and 50 minutes, and I'm gonna get something to eat. My son is upstairs. I need to prepare something for him. So anyway, thank you for watching, guys, and thank you for stopping by. It's been fun. Okay, so thank you. I'll see you on the next one.